Yoga for healing. What's up? What's up? Well, as usual, I meditate, sit with myself, you know, going within, checking myself, and then I like to see what may be out on these streets, you know what I'm saying? And the connections from the meteor showers to the sunken apartment complexes to the sinkholes, which those are becoming pretty much normal for people to hear, to the universal laws, the spiritual warfare, how it is universal law for them to get away with the karma and continue to do it. They have to tell us what they're doing, but they don't have to come and say, hey, public announcement, all you citizen, all you job holders, whatever, voters, everything but what you truly are, they'll call you. The latest movie, and I just recently posted about the movie, what was it called? Oh, Ready or Not, where this girl was marrying into a rich, filthy rich, old money family. And then she didn't realize what was actually occurring. So, okay. This channel here is where I found this video. And they're talking about a part 2. It's titled, They Just Exposed 6 Elite Families. And it's about that movie, but it's a part 2. Because the first part, she got away in the movie. They weren't able to sacrifice her. And basically the movie went along like a little, like the Squid Games type movie. Everything that they've been putting in our faces, explaining to us what they've been doing, that they've made movies, letting us know what they're doing. So be aware that these movies that they say are for your entertainment are not just for entertainment. And I guess you would find it entertaining if you thought it was false. Make believe. So now let me give you a little hither. They're not. They're telling us what they are doing. That's why I'm suggesting you go there, check that out, because they explain it very well in the video. The video that he shares is actually him commentating on the original, and the original video of the original maker of it is in the description of their video, okay? And I just was mind blown, because they do that for self-protection. Because if we are aware, it's free will if we choose to believe it to be the truth, or, oh, that's just a fairy tale. Then they get away with karma. Do you understand how that works? So as long as we continue to go with their system, the fraudulent system, and accepting being called a public or a citizen, all these misnomers except for what we actually are, taking away our birthright, Because believe me, we've been watching a lot of small pictures of these handlers working for them. Let's stop looking at these little peons. Let's go to the top. Why not? It's very clear that we see them and they see us. So, let's dig in. Holy Spirit Divine, ancestors, spirit guides, master teachers, all those of the highest, greatest light, above, in the middle, and below. What is it that we need to know? What is it we need to take from this movie? These truths that they disguise with lies. But if they open their eyes, they will clearly see what it actually be. And this card keeps wanting to get stuck every single time. This group. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. These groups that have been celebrating, and look at them. It's time for me to get another deck. This group is hanging by a very fine thread. And I didn't mean to drop that. I really didn't. So, this group, thank you, Holy Spirit, as usual, precise and divine. Because this group is upside down. Because they have fallen. And now the scandal, the excessive use of their gossip manipulation, mindfuckery is what I call it. They're imbalanced in their social life now. Forced into isolation. Trying to hide? Are we? Because this judgment card just so happens to be at the bottom of the deck. The last horn is being blown. The reckoning. It's that time. What do we need to know about this group that's imbalanced? They've fallen. Yes, looks like this corporation is having a little bit of problems. A little bit of fear and anxiety because the true ones are awakened. They're at their breaking point in despair and in isolation indeed. Sending out their clones, their imitators, wanting us to believe that's them, but that's been, y'all will soon know. It will be exposed. There's an emperor at the bottom of the deck. This is someone usually is very balanced, stable, secure in their foundation. They are protected and use their authority wisely with self-control and discipline, staying focused and practical. One that could pop their collar but don't because they don't have to. Who they are speaks for them. They don't even have to toot their own horn. And they definitely don't need validation. But on the other hand, it could be one in the reverse. We'll see. In the past, this group that's now in anxiety and upside down, imbalanced. They have no forward motion. Although they try to be forceful, they are powerless. Although they may want to be aggressive, they are obstructed, lacking control, lacking direction. Because the blind leading the blind gets you where? A star. Someone's been pouring into something that has been healing and renewal. A renewal of hope. A renewal of creativity. An investment where someone saw some growth. Or maybe they thought this star were their investment. They didn't see the protection. Maybe they thought because you were solo dolo that you were lonely. But see, they didn't recognize your little friends and how you enjoyed how you were spending your time. In the present, wow. Whoa! You went Queen of Swords on they ass. Kept it nice and graceful. Because you saw this Knight of Wands wanting to come towards you, all energetic and charming. You saw them coming. You stood your ground and maintained your boundaries. You brought that shit down. Completion. Now the world is taking a little bit of a peekaboo. Peekaboo, I see you. She brought this to a completion of that movement of this group that's now in anxiety and fear, sleepless nights. This group, whatever group, males, females, witches, warlocks, families, cousins, uncles, who gives a fuck? It's a group. That is the general plot of the story that's going around that we should be aware of. What is the goal of this night? Whatever it is, it's block, block, block. This offer that took forever was just another fishy one. Both block, block, block. Now, sleepless nights, high anxiety, and no balance, no cooperation of their energies pulled together is getting them anywhere at all. All they know that it is a done deal. The cycle has been completed. What's the core issue? You're not giving to them. You're maintaining your energy. You're not giving it out willy-nilly, especially to those undeserving. In the advice, where do we have? They're blocked from the sun. Blocked because they were not telling the truth. Not being honest, this group. Oh, yeah. Let's get to it. Oh, yeah. That's what I felt. And the external is the tower for this group who are now fighting. Because you're hoarding your energy, bringing some mofo down. Like the girl in the movie. But only this time, they keep coming back around. Now, left in the same situation, arguing with themselves. Because you went Queen of Swords on that ass and became possessive of your energy. What you took in your mind, ears, eyes, and in your thoughts. What you held in your heart and your soul. You stood 10 toes down on what you said. They weren't expecting that. So mote it be, bitches. And yes, I love putting that s on it. A little sting on it. A little stank on it. A little bit of that funk on it. Yeah. Yes, we are in the background celebrating hoes. Why not? You didn't know? Okay. Let's get some more tarot energy as some confirmation on this. Because right now, I'm in a point where I'm trying to get down deep past the bone. If you feel me? Yeah. Because some of us want every bit of the truth out to end and break these curses. Not upon just ourselves and our own lineage, but upon this planet of others that we care for. As our cosmic family cares for us. Y'all thought I was playing when I used to make those videos and be outside out in the dark and finding the stars and recording them and saying things to my star family, talking to them, blowing them kisses. Y'all thought I was losing it, right? Y'all try to bend and twist shit to make it look like truth speakers that were speaking things you had never heard were crazy. Now how you bitches feel? It's right before you. It's falling upon you. And this group that's now in high fucking anxiety and fear of their faces being seen. 9 of Swords, where they're stuck. 9 of Swords, double time. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you for these clear confirmations. Because I keep telling y'all, I ain't speaking out my ass. This is life or death. And them hoes you see behind the screen wanting to crack jokes about you, you should get pissed the fuck off. Because they're finding it funny. And it shows they have not been through a damn bit of an experience. except for maybe being a spoiled brat and not getting everything they wanted. They look so good. Yeah, bitch, your lazy ass gonna have to get the fuck up. Smelling like fish. Those offers, what can they expect? These people working in this group behind the scenes. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, confirmation. They're part of the group that's fighting. I told y'all hoes I would only get harder and louder. And the Holy Spirit is saying, come through, baby, come through. Tell them today. Keep playing. In the past, they've already been stuck in spiritual jail. This whole group, Four of Wands. This whole group that celebrated together to cause destruction using sexual energy. But you are one that went Queen of Swords on a bitch. You saw them coming, you stood your ground. You refused to give your energy. What about this Knight of Wands? They've been halted because they're also in this spiritual jail with this group. That's why Eight of Wands falling sideways. They have no movement. They cannot come in because you won't allow them to. Confirmation, baby. Prove me wrong. I dare you. I double dog dare you. This group that wanted to cause heartache, grief, break up friendships, break up families, only cause destruction, end your abundance, end your happiness, put you in a lock hold in your mind first and then your body, so you think that you were only here to do certain things and not ever continue to live and love. Yes, it is what you're supposed to do in loving yourself, solo dolo. But you have to look at the bigger picture, beyond yourself. Why are you holding down the grid, holding the light? What is the greater love? Alone, still doing this, or when those power energies come together? And what better world will you create when those energies create energies? People think they're just going to wake up one day and it's going to be a new world for them. And they're just brand new. They're fucked up in the head. Those are the crazy ones, okay? Such as in this group that wanted to cause heartache, pain. They thought they would gain growth working in a group. Well, baby, you go down just the same in a group. You are not giving them your energy. They need your forgiveness. They need your giving. They need your healing. But see, they're still stuck in an illusion. Seven of Cups. Thinking that you're one of their options. Yes, indeed. To help them balance. They want you to make them a priority again. Oh, okay. I need some water, but I didn't go and get. Usually I was like, okay, let me go get this, let me get that, so I have it. But then this today, I was just like, nope. Holy Spirit was like, nope, just turn it on, let's go. It won't take that long. This group. Yep. They all work together. They collaborated to gain abundance. But Six of Wands sideways, they make no fucking progress. Ain't nothing but a bunch of chicken heads and some non-cockadoing roosters. Because they sure didn't get up early enough. What? They've been blocked by the sun. They didn't want the truth to come out because they didn't want this tower. They knew it would take their happiness, the luxury that they wanted to have, if this Nine of Cups with this truth coming out, and that it would be a tower for all of them. So that's why they are fighting. Ten of Swords in a ruined ending, a collapse, because you went Queen of Swords on that ass. Peace. I may do a part 2. I'm going to meditate on it.